So, hi, Heidelberg families. Match report for round six. We took on Greythorn at home in much better conditions than the week before. Sun was shining, parts of the ground were quite firm, you could bounce the footy. Still a few muddy patches, but on the whole, a lot better than what we'd had for the previous 2 weeks, which has been pretty hard work for the kids. We had a couple of it was a special game for a couple of boys that played their 50th game, being Josh Hazelton and Max Gigalotti. So both those boys were captain for the day, and they both did themselves very proud. They were fantastic on the day, both of them, and both had outstanding games. So the first quarter, we got off to a good start. Josh was in the ruck, and he took a good mark and went for a really good run. Got caught in his tackle, but the theme for the day was to run and carry, and against Greythorn, who were the top side. It was a good challenge. It was great. So we saw Tom Milne doing a really good job down at fullback, attacking the footy and just holding out the opposition, with Luke getting assistance from there as well. We did things a little bit differently today in that we changed the boys mid-quarter in the ruck to give a bit of variety. So we saw the likes of Josh going through the lock, Sam Hoyne, Elijah, Jamie Brown, James O, and Tom Milne, and they all did a really good job. So unfortunately, Greythorn jumped us in the first quarter and had a couple of goals. I think they kicked 2-2 in the first quarter, so they had a couple of goals on the board early, which they did to us last time as well. But they're a really good side, and they got a couple of big kids who are really strong marks, not only being big kids. But the second quarter, our effort was better. We saw Madassa really getting involved, being really strong at the contest, with Julian, again, in his first game of footy, but first year of footy. It was trying to run and create something against the bigger kids. And Ethan was contesting really strongly up forward for us, okay. But alas, I think they kicked another couple of goals that quarter, or one quarter that quarter. So a little bit all over us, and we're probably our own worst enemy in a lot of ways by kicking down the line, by just kicking straight over the mark. So at half time, I said that was it, no more. You had to A, play on, or B, kick the ball to grass out into space, which the kids really adapted well to. And what it actually did, it opened the game up, and the big kids they were just putting down the line to take those uncontested marks were taken out of the game. And our second half was just tremendous. We kicked 2 goals in the second half, Brody O one and Harrison the other. And for some really good passages of play, like Max and Josh, as I said earlier, were playing outstandingly. But I could go through them all. Angus and Jamie Brown and Harrison, if I was half forward. Tom Lachelle had a really difficult shot from the boundary and just missed, so it was a great effort. Anthony was playing really well. Elijah did well in the ruck, and James O and Tom Milne was a magnificent tap in the last quarter. Straight to Alex, who took a couple of bounces and kicked long, and then Harrison was a beneficiary of that goal. We saw some fantastic running from Josh, really good marking from Max. Brody O was heavily involved in everything. We didn't have a bad player. I was so wrapped with the kids. They were just fantastic the way they applied themselves. And, we got beaten by a couple of goals, which they've been beating some of the other sides by, and they beat us by about 8 goals the first time round. So it shows me we're getting better. And that'll be the way we'll try and play. Jai did really well down the back half. Sam Hoyne, Liam Tamai with his run, Jacko. It was good. It was Caden's best game for the year thus far, and he's coming back off a broken arm. So it's wonderful. There's so many positives to come out of the game. So our best players for the day, Max got the opposition medal, and he also got our medal, and he thoroughly deserved it. He's clearly our best player today, and he did a great job applying himself, took some wonderful marks, and just took the game on, which I'm trying to encourage all the boys to do. And our other medal went to Madassa, who was, for effort, he just attacked the footy, took a really good mark in the last quarter to save a goal. So I was really pleased, and it's really happy to have him back playing for us. So that's it for that match report. I think we're on the improve, and I know probably our next win's not far away if we can play like we did in the second half for longer periods. Thanks very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye.